And then it turned into something more because I think she was telling us a story, and she was like, and I told them to shut the fuck up. And said, shut the fuck. So she does this, I swear to God. She did it for 5 minutes. Shut the fuck up. For 5 minutes.
Do the exact voice.
To us.
I want exact voice.
Okay, alright.
Please do the movements and what?
Alright.
And this
wait, take a minute. Take a minute. Find the character.
Get the character. This is the
I'm an
drink.
actor.
I'm assuming she has a drink. So this is your drink.
Alright.
I'm gonna be you. This is Drew. This is Drew.
So ask me what I said.
I'm like filming her.
Say what did you say?
I don't know.
Just say what did you say?
What did you say?
I said shut the fuck up. I said shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
You did?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh.
Shut the fuck up.
That's what happened?
Yeah.
Oh.
There was
She
head
touched the
pushing.
forehead?
Oh, she touched the forehead.
She touched the forehead?
She was like pushing. She was like grabbing Mike. And then
Did you do a dick twist?
it ended.
That looked like
It ended in her being pulled out of the bar.
Uppercutted
Like
out of the bar.
Like you know,
By friends or by friends?
by the workers.
Like a street fighter.
It was by friends, but probably prompted by the workers.
Oh,
So
They're like, your friend's got to go.
that was cool. Yeah, but we dipped, and then, but yeah, Rob and I shared an Airbnb where we stayed in Budstuy.
You two?
Yeah.
Because we wanted to go together. And
Yeah,
we didn't
yeah.
want to spend like a fortune. We were like, let's
Yeah.
split. Yeah.
Nice.
So it was me, him, and his girl,
Me
and
and
we,
my girlfriend.
yeah, we found this cool Airbnb.
Well, here's the thing. Like, Drew's been there before. I had never really like stayed in New York. Actually, I never have stayed in New York.
Okay.
So he's like, "Oh, let's stay in Brooklyn." I'm like, "No, dude, let's stay in let's stay in Times Square."
Oh.
He's like, "No, let's not stay in Times Square."
We can't do that.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm just like,
Now you're like,
So he's like, "Let's stay in Brooklyn." I'm like, "All right." We booked this place in Brooklyn,
in Williamsburg. I
and
think.
it was in Williamsburg. Yeah,
in Budstuy.
it was.
Well,
it was.
wait.
Yeah.
So
that-
was it?
Wait, you're
so
jumping ahead in the
spoiler
story.
What I'm saying is,
Spoiler
did
alert.
you guys stay in Biggie's old apartment? That's what I'm saying.
Well, we're
long
getting to
story
that.
short, yes.
Yes. Oh.
So
When?
we had this place booked.
Story's over.
2 days before, this fucking Airbnb guy cancels on me. This apartment was dope.
They
Yeah.
can cancel on you? with
Yeah,
Airbnb?
but
I
like
didn't
we
know
got
that.
we got money.
Yeah, they got
towards
money
our,
for it. Yeah, so the next.
Cheers to Airbnb, like they take care of you. if someone
Really?
fucks
I didn't know
up.
that you could get canceled on.
But the thing that hurt us was they were like,
Damn.
"Sorry, your thing canceled. Here's 3 nearby."
Oh,
so
dope.
so I clicked on one of the 3 nearby and was like, "Yeah, this is pretty close to that one," and I was like, "Booked."
Nice.
I sent it to Drew. I'm like, "Dude, don't worry about it. I got it covered." He looks at it and he goes, "This is in Bed-Stuy."
Nice.
I was like, "What's that?" That sounds nice.
God.
Did you tell him?
I told him.
You were like,
He just sent me a link to
Dude,
Biggie
dude.
Small song.
That's, I was gonna say like there's just Biggie iTunes
Like,
page.
we're
Like,
like-
here you
we're
go.
like-
That's
We're like 3 blocks down from Marcy Projects. We're like,
Oh,
they,
my
were legit,
goodness.
they were legit. We had to walk by legit projects to like
Yeah,
go to the thing.
good.
No, I mean,
oh shit.
nobody
you see Lil
fucked
C's
with
down
us.
there?
Nobody
Yeah.
fucked with us.
Oh,
Everyone was
that's
cool.
the thing. We were on a. It's like.
That's awesome.
It was
It's
an old
hard-
like brownstone street.
Yeah.
It was
There's
nice,
all
dude.
all the fucking. It was real nice and all that stuff.
Well, I mean,
Tell them about the lady. Tell them about the lady that like when you were like, "Is it safe?"
Yeah. So
you
I
ask somebody?
because I
If it was
called
safe
because
or
I
not?
Yes, the Airbnb woman.
yeah I asked the Airbnb
Oh,
one. I didn't mean to
man.
be like offensive, but I was just like
the lady that owns the place.
He went up
yeah.
to her and was like, "Is it fucking safe
I was-
here?"
I don't know,
How does it B&B work? I haven't.
It's just like you.
So-
book it on
People-
computer.
yeah, you book it, but
Like,
then
you
like,
could
what happens
have-
when you get there? Like you book it
Either,
like a hotel.
either they'll come to you and be like, "Here it is. Here's your key. Let me know if you need anything."
Yeah.
Or there'll just be a lockbox with a key, and they're like,
And you just go
"It's
in.
right there. Here's the code.
Yeah.
Good luck."
Because normally
Yeah.
you can either book an Airbnb
Like, you
where
could
they
have
have
this
the
house
entire
on your-
apartment, or
Oh,
you
yeah.
can have like share like a or have a room in somebody else's apartment, whatever. And this lady lived in the underside of the building, and she rented out the top part.
Mhm.
But anyway,
Oh, all right.
I called her when I was in the airport at JFK, and I was like, "Hey, so I just want to know before I get there, like, what kind of neighborhood this is, whatever, because I've heard some
You've heard some
things."
shit.
And
Yeah.
she was like,
I've heard the song.
she got super offended. She was like, "I can't believe everyone always says this. I mean, Bed-Stuy is not bad. I've lived here for 12 years and da 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 da." And I was
Oh.
like, "It's because it's the highest rated crime capital, like of the, it's like it's been in the,
So you're like you dropped some knowledge on her.
I did. I just kind of was
she
like,
was bummed.
But
No,
she was like the kind of hippie type.
yeah, she
So like she took like
Oh,
real
okay.
offense. She
Yeah.
took real
She's like-
offense to it.
she must. I think she was like a big part of the community. So she like,
Yeah,
No,
whatever.
so she's trying
She
to
was
promote
sweet.
that shit.
But I did.
was
She was
sweet.
real cool to us and everything. And I didn't mean
Oh,
to be
man.
offensive. I just wanted to know like if there was certain streets I shouldn't walk on because I live downtown. It's a dangerous part of town, but I don't fucking go down. I know there's certain places I can go and some places I don't go.
Yeah.
It's not like I think I live in a shitty ass place. I love where I live.
You're just asking a general question.
Yeah. You don't want to get stabbed and whatnot.
Yeah, if you're not from LA and you're like, hey, should I walk down 6 past Los Angeles? I'd say no.
You
don't do that.
End up in a hostile movie.
It's not that you think you're gonna get shot. It's that you don't want to get fucking yelled at. And
There's so
you
much.
want to just chill. You're in town. You want to have fun.
And so we get to the place. And we're staying there, and I'm staying in one side of this apartment, and they got another room.
Advertised as an entire place that we had. Not entire place.
Yeah. Apparently she like rented out the floors.
Yeah. You guys need one?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So what was the sitch though? Like you guys get there, and did you meet the lady?
We met the lady. Well, yeah.
Was she pissed at you? Like was she bummed on you? Like
no. I sweet talked.
You didn't meet her?
I sweet talked her.
Well, to the end.
Oh, you met her at the end though.
Yeah.
I sweet talked her, so it was all good. Like I didn't really wasn't any hostility or anything.
But you walked up and you're like, yo, what's up? The dude that you just yelled at.
Yeah, for sure. The situation was, she said that this entire house, like we were renting the entire thing, but it wasn't. It was like she rented us one floor of this open, I don't know, brownstone apartment.
Yeah, it was like a
so
multi-level apartment.
We had to walk through where other people were staying to get to where we were.
Oh, okay.
When
walk up?
The funny thing about it is when the realization was when we walked in, and there were like 14 pairs of shoes.
Like 14 pairs of shoes.
We were like, why are there all these shoes here? And then like the next morning we got up and all of the shoes were gone.
Yeah, we realized
because like they were like out and about or whatever.
Yeah, we realized that all these people had been staying there or whatever. And but anyway, so we're hanging out after one night of going out and seeing the town.
Yeah.
We're in my room and we're just sitting there. And Rob notices, like, looks out the window and notices. We
were kind of drunk. You know, we had been drinking. We were just like, you know, we were just bullshitting like late night. And I'm looking out the window. It's late. It was probably like 2 in the morning or so, 3 in the morning. And I look out the window, and the only light I can see is this apartment directly across from us. Like, if we were in this room of the brownstone, she was in the exact same room.
Yeah.
This chick is standing there.
Yeah.
Okay.
This chick is standing there, fully naked. Just butt naked.
Yeah.
Top to bottom, fully naked. And, like, the thing was, like, I could see so clearly into her apartment, and we were sitting with the lights on, that she could so clearly look across and see
and just
us.
see
Totally
all three of
knew you
us
were
just
there.
staring at her. Like,
she absolutely must have seen us, because she was like, it almost seemed like she was showing off.
I know.
Like she was bouncing
How
around,
young
doing her
was she?
thing. Like,
I don't know.
I would say somewhere between 35,
Okay, I mean 30.
35 and 40 maybe a little less than
okay.
that. She was older.
Yeah.
She was on the older side.
But what are we talking?
I think she might have had some drugs in her too, because the way she was moving was a little
weird?
Yeah, she was just kind of
like Janis Joplin?
She was like holding laptops at point too, like
yeah,
she's listening to something. Like,
yeah, she just
got that 3-month trial of Spotify. That's what happened. She was real psyched.
She had to take the clothes off, get prepared for this 3-month free trial.
Real pumped on that.
I mean, we looked for it the next couple of nights, but it was a one-time occurrence. It was like a shooting star.
I mean, were you bummed, or was it like,
no?
Oh, this
we
is
weren't
rad.
bummed.
Like,
we actually were really interested. We were really drawn in.
Yeah,
it was like
was it good
it was like
though, or was
bugs
it
to the
like
light.
you were like, fuck this lady?
No, it was good. It was good because we all had a good laugh.
Yeah,
we thought it was.
Oh,
fun.
nice. But like, it was a good laugh, and then you were like, oh, I'm just gonna chill here for the rest of the night.
Well, I can't speak for Drew, but it was in his room that we were hanging out in. It was in his room we were hanging out in, looking through the window. And me and Karen were like, all right, we're going to call it a night. And we went to our room. So I don't know what happened when we left.
I had a little look-see after they left. You know what I'm saying?
He just shuts the light off and just sits in the dark.
I was going to ask you, were you guys sitting in the dark the whole time?
No, we did. We just stayed with the light on.
Oh, so you guys are all just like...
We were pretty open about it.
You're just being creepers across the hall.
We were just walking around naked with the windows open. It's like,
why not?
It's her.
Whatever.
Fault.
Do her, man.
Yeah. But we're going to do us at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. But anyway, so like crazy like shit like that happens when you travel for work. Like especially like in the film industry, you have to stay like random places. I know you recently went to Jackson, Mississippi for a show. So you got to see my home state.
I actually drove to your hometown. Took 2 seconds.
Oh, I know. It's
M-I-S-S-I-PPI?
Yeah.
I know how to spell it.
It was
And I think, and you mentioned you went to Africa, and I've been to Portland. I've been like, it's cool, you know, like being in the industry. Like you get to go traveling.
Like one of the few perks. I mean, the downside of that is you're working, 18-hour, 20-hour days sometimes. But
I was mad when I was in Portland. I was on set like 12 hours a day, and I couldn't like go and see because I really wanted to see Portland.
Yeah. That's like normal.
It's free trip. I go to see. Yeah.
So I mean, I hit the jackpot then because I went. So long story short, I got a call. I woke up on my couch one morning, like because I was like hungover.
Yeah. My
phone was just ringing off the hook. A Sunday morning, like 8 in the morning. I was like, what the fuck? Finally, I answered it, and it was my friend Brittany, who's like a production coordinator, and she was like, "Hey, Rob, do you want to go to Africa tonight?" I was like,
"Tonight?"
Yes. So
what?
I
Don't
literally
you have to have like shots and shit.
She was like, "Great, no, not South Africa. South Africa, Cape Town."
Oh,
it's
you
kind of like a European place.
Going as
So they legitimately sent me a ticket, and they were like, "Go to Legacy Effects right now and pick up this item and bring it to Africa." I was basically traveling something.
Oh shit!
So it was for a beef jerky commercial.
And go to Africa.
It was for a beef jerky commercial. So dude, 2 days of travel because like I had to fly from LA to London, 11 hours, layover, and then another 11 hours to Cape Town.
Yeah.
So I get to Cape Town. I have Sasquatch feet in my bag.
That's
Sasquatch for beef jerky.
For the beef
jerky.
I'm
not going to say the brand because they're the ones who had to pay for it.
Okay, so I feel you.
But if you've ever seen a Sasquatch commercial,
go
with beef jerky.
Then you know what we're talking about.
And
that shit was in Africa.
So anyway, so I got to Africa. I get to set, and I know I'm good friends with the producer and director. And I'm like, "Yo, what's up, guys? Here's the feet." And they're like, "Cool,
Here's
great."
The feet.
They're like, "Great, thanks for coming, dude." They're like, "Do you want to help out on set, or do you want to just go chill in town?" And I was like, "I've worked on a set before. I'm gonna go chill in town." And I was like, "Boom, gone." They put me up for 5 days.
What? That's awesome, dude.
No, I didn't. I didn't work the whole time.
Get paid the whole time?
I didn't get paid the whole time, but they covered like the hotel. They gave me per diem.
So was it it just like I don't understand why,
dude.
It was the jackpot.
I don't understand why they like. I know your connection to it,
why
but like why did they pick? Why did they get you to get? Why didn't they just ship it out there?
Well, Brittany. Well, they needed it so fast. It would be more expensive to have it. Basically, like you send a service for somebody to ship something. It's literally the same thing that I'm doing.
Yeah.
So instead of paying somebody a ton of money to do it, they'll pay me in my day rate to go do it. You know?
Okay.
Which
so
was
it was economically more.
It was economically more efficient for them.
I've heard of this before.
But for me, it was like, oh, it's just worth it because they needed it so fast. They didn't realize it was lost until it was too fucking late.
And you had your passport and all that shit ready to go.
Well, she called me. I've had my passport out here just for that exact reason. Just for that reason, because that's the dream. Everyone talks about going to South Africa. So when she called me, she was like, "Oh, you're only gonna go for a day," and I was like,
22 fucking
imagine
hours?
having to do that. So I was like, I don't know, and she was like, "Let me just call him back real quick." So she calls back. She calls me. She's like, "All right, you can stay longer," and I was like, "Okay, I'm going." You know.
So this is before you booked the round trip. Like, I
didn't have to book anything.
You had to book shit, man. I had a travel coordinator for that shit.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, come on, man.
Nice lady too. Travel coordinator, nice lady.
Give your points number and whatnot.
Sweet lady, yeah.
Give your points number. You got that stack.
Yeah,
you
building it up, dude. Yeah, you kidding me? 2 11-hour flights,
dude.
International
though.
Mm-hmm. You know
you got a free flight. Right?
I get a free JetBlue.
No, you got
a free JetBlue for days. JetBlue's pretty nice. Mint class, come on.
Mint class. I don't even know.
If you can get into the mint class, I mean, with
the amount of
miles that I got off that trip, I might be in the mint class.
Ooh.
Shit, I don't even know about.
I don't know anything about that. I fly Delta.
I never known about the mint.
The mint gives you extra leg room, and you get to board early. That's about it.
So it's first class.
That's cool.
No, it's not first class.
It's not.
You sit in the exact same seats except you're in the fire escape one.
Yeah.
The emergency
Okay.
But it's mint.
It's mint though.
I always do the.
Do you get a mint?
Delta,
I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. So
whoa.
If I do get mints, if I ever do try it, I will let you know.
We'll revisit about it.
We'll send somebody out.
I always fly the Delta Comfort Plus, whatever. That's the not first class, but they give you free alcohol and more legroom.
Wait, tell me more about this.
So you
this
can
is like the middle of the plane.
No. This is
how much extra is this?
It's $79.
He knows.
That's not bad.
It's not.
No.
So if you book your ticket like way in advance, and you get a normal normal seat, whatever. They ask if you want to upgrade.
Yep.
And it's like $79, and at the time you're like, okay, I didn't just spend $500 or $300 on a ticket,
right?
Because that was 3 months ago. So yeah, I can spend $79 right now.
Yeah. That's literally the thought process.
That's such a great process for them too. They're like, oh, we're gonna get these motherfuckers.
Yeah,
dude.
And then you tear up the drinks and tear up the fucking legroom and
everything.
Because you feel so guilty when you buy the ticket. You're like, oh, I just spent $600. But then 2 months later, you're like, you forgot.
Yeah, you forgot about that $500 you spent. And it's funny. It's like what I realized in the economy comfort is I can fucking call the service person whenever I want to get a drink.
So so
you're going.
Yeah, I'm like, boom, give me another one of them. Pew.
And you get whatever you want, too.
Oh, yeah,
like,
you can order
you get down like 100 Jack and Cokes, and then they have to until they're done.
They have to until you act like a fool. And
no. They can't cut you off.
They bring out the extra seatbelt.
They cannot cut you off unless you're literally like fighting someone on a plane.
Unless you're in age, though, you don't want to fuck with that.
Unless you say bomb or you're trying to stab someone, you're not getting fucking shut down on the plane. Yeah, you're not getting shut down on a plane. Like straight up.
Oh, that's funny.
That's what's up. Wait, so you got to go to Jacksonville?
Oh no, Jackson,
Mississippi.
See, the South is just a complete blur.
So Jackson's the capital of the Miss.
Capital of the Ole Miss.
Mm-hmm. Oh man. Oh,
the blind side.
The old.
It's not.
Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, Sandra Bullock. That's
the old
Ole Miss, and that's in Oxford. That's in northern Mississippi, but Jackson's in the middle of Mississippi.
Memphis.
It's like you shouldn't a dance show.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't blast it, but because I want to try to get back on it.
Fair enough. A dance show.
But yeah, it's a show. It's probably the only show that shoots there actually. So ups to that show. But yeah, we had to go out there. Dude, there's nothing there. Like every bar is like closed at 10. We went to a bar.
Closed at 10?
Dude, I'm not playing.
I thought the South was like, no, we're going all night, all day.
Well,
you
some cities, Memphis, you can go to like 4.
Yeah.
Nashville, you can go to like really the fuck late. It's gnarly.
Even in Mississippi, it's weird if it's like different cities.
There's a lot of dry counties in Mississippi.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of,
yours is dry county, right?
It was, and it just became a wet county. So you boys want to get some
Congratulations.
Yeah, nice.
Tell me more about a dry county, because that's fucking